Hi everyone, we have the 5 Series back in the garage, and today we're going to be working on the valve cover gasket. I have this Cruzn valve cover gasket with me here today. It's going to be a pretty good quality gasket and should be much better than what I have in the car right now. This procedure will apply for any 525i or 530i with an M54 engine. That being said, let's get started. Under the hood, we can see that there's residue everywhere on the passenger side of this engine. This car is long overdue for a new valve cover gasket. I'm first going to take the cowl off here so we can access the entire valve cover. This is going to be handy when we're taking the bolts off the backside. At this point, I'm going to start taking the trim pieces off. These oxygen sensor connectors are going to be up top, and the wiring runs all along the valve cover with these little clips holding it at the bottom. You'll need to disconnect this before you proceed. You could leave them like this, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to pull them off so it's cleaner for the camera. You also need to disconnect this breather. Generally these are really hard. Over time they get really brittle. This one's been replaced in the last couple of years, so it shouldn't be a problem. And now on to the fun part. We're going to take the valve cover off. I'm counting 4 bolts inside here and then 11 around the outside. Alright, so normally they never come off that easily. This one was a relatively fresh gasket, but it was from a cheap brand, and that's why it started to leak. You can actually see that the oil was already seeping through the gasket, leaking onto the exhaust, and we have some grease there and a little bit of dirt. You can inspect your car from here. Everything looks okay on this one. Another thing important to note is when it comes to installing these, it's actually held by a fastener with a washer, and then that washer goes over this rubber grommet, and then they sit in here like this. When you go to pull this off, some of it will stay with the car, others will come off when you loosen the bolt. Like this rubber grommet here was still on the car, and a lot of the washers stayed on as well. You can buy these grommets, but normally they do not come with the valve cover gasket. In this case, I forgot to buy some, but I'd recommend that you do in the future. Alright, flipping it over right now. You want to make sure none of those washers fall into the engine. Here's the inner part of the gasket. In here we have the spark plug seals. Now I should have mentioned this before, but before you start installing the valve cover with the new valve cover gasket, you want to check for cracks on this. These parts over the lifetime of the vehicle get heat cycled quite often, and they get very brittle and tend to break. So this one came off the car pretty easy and didn't end up cracking, but a lot of times they do. So be prepared to replace the valve cover as well as the valve cover gasket. And again, just to demonstrate, we're going to put the nut onto the washer and then put the grommet over. And that's going to sit, and you can thread it in place. For the inside of the valve cover, you're going to be installing the fasteners with the studs in these 4 spots here. I want to lightly start tightening from the inside out, then we're going to torque it. Now I'm going to set the torque wrench to 10 Newton meters, and again you're going to start from the inside out. I'm going to spray this one down with brake clean. And when we go to put the harness in for the ignition coils, they're going to snap into these plastic pieces here. And then the grounds are going to sit on these 2 studs here. Good to go. Alright, so we have the valve cover gasket replaced. Everything's been bolted down correctly. Remember to torque that valve cover at 10 Newton meters. Additionally, I checked the oil just to make sure we're at a good level. It's all set. I'm going to get the car out of the garage. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.